Disney princesses. I don't know about you guys, but they were a huge part of my childhood. I'm sure they were a huge part of yours too. Starting all the way back in the 1930s to now, Disney princesses have stolen the hearts of so many children and adults all over the world. We've already made their dorm rooms, so I feel like it's time to make them. In The Sims 4, obviously. Hello, I'm down here today. Obviously, first we gotta start off with the first ever Disney princess, which is Snow White. Off camera, I did all the Disney princesses' faces, so while the little speed create a sim plays, I'm gonna tell you a little about each princess. Like I said, Snow White was the first Disney princess. Her movie came out in 1937. If you don't know, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is loosely based on the fairy tale by the Brothers Grimm, as a lot of Disney movies are. A quick synopsis of the plot is when the evil witch consults her magic mirror and finds out that her stepdaughter, Snow White, is quote-unquote the fairest in the land. She gets very jealous and instills her woodsman to Miss Snow. I know, it's a bit dark for a Disney film. Anyways, however, the woodsman is a babe and tells Snow White to go because he can't do it. So Snow White runs off to the woods and discovers a cottage where 7 little men live, and they are the dwarves. Snow White is supposed to be set in Germany, I believe, and I did actually want to make all the Disney princesses age accurate, so Snow White is a teen. Let's actually just get into this create a sim, shall we? I tried my best to make the princesses look as accurate as possible. I wanted Snow White's face to be very round. She's also very young, so obviously she would have a little bit of a baby face. However, let's start with some hair. Now, obviously the hair needs to be dark, dark, dark. She also has a little bob. I have an idea for her hair. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a little bow in it because all the ones that I have that have headbands just aren't quite right. This one could be cute. It's giving that little like curl that she has. I kind of want to go towards this one and then make the clip red as like a ode to her red bow. Found it. Okay, cool. Now, one thing that's going to be a trend with these princesses that you're about to see is that they all have the teeniest, tiniest eyebrows in existence. And you know, 1 or 2 is fine, but literally almost all of them have teeny tiny eyebrows. The Disney illustrators were like, all of them girls gotta have no eyebrows. I'm gonna give Snow a more natural look when it comes to makeup because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like she's not wearing any, even though, I mean, she definitely is. That red lip is not natural, girl. I can see it. So we're gonna give her a natural lash. We're gonna give her some rosy cheek. Also, I'll say it probably throughout the video, but all the custom content that I use in this video will be linked in the description below. Do not worry. And also, I am gonna be doing a more like modern princess vibe. I'm not going to be giving them like their accurate dresses. I'm just going to be dressing them in their color palettes. Moving on to lips, we need a nice red lip for Miss Snow. That's cute. She doesn't seem to be wearing any jewelry, so I'm not going to give her anything like that, but I mean, I think her face looks great. Moving on to the fit. Obviously, Snow White's colors are white, blue, red, and yellow, so I'm gonna try to match that vibe. I'm thinking we do like blue top, yellow bottoms. Also, we're only gonna be doing one outfit for each princess because if we do multiple outfits for each of them, we're gonna be here all freaking day. Ooh, I kind of like this top. It's definitely giving that like puffy sleeve that her actual dress is giving. I have a Snow White top. This is definitely a Snow White top. I feel like we might have to go with it. I know I said I wasn't gonna do too accurate, but I feel like if it's there, I feel like I have to do it. I don't know why I'm talking like that. We're gonna do this top. It's just fate. It has the little red bows on it. Moving on to the bottoms. I'm thinking a yellow skirt. Is anyone surprised? I'm not. I kind of like the idea of this little like button skirt with the pockets. We could also do a long skirt, but I feel like to make it a little bit more modern, we should do a shorter one. I think I want to give Snow some little white tights. None of them are giving the color that I want. Maybe we just don't do the tights. Maybe we do like a sock. Maybe just a little white sock. And I'm thinking we do a Mary Jane. Mary Janes are like my favorite type of shoes recently. I don't know why. I think I want to do them black. Ooh, yeah, I like these. They're a little bit more casual. I'm also gonna give Snow White just some little like red nails. I feel like she would rock some little red nails. And I think that is our outfit for Snow White all complete. Let's quickly do some traits. I already gave her the big happy family trait because I feel like that makes the most sense because of all the little dwarves that she lives with. But Snow White is also very kind. So maybe we'll give her the trait good. good. And you know, maybe we'll give her the clumsy trait as like my way of saying that she's a little bit gullible, because why the heck did she eat that apple? You know what I'm saying? Here is our Snow White all complete. I think she turned out super stinking cute. Let's move on to our next princess, which is going to be Miss Cinderella. I did make Cinderella an adult because she is actually 19. Quick summary of Miss Cinderella's story. Cinderella is a kind girl that has big dreams, who is trapped within a step family who does not love or appreciate her after her father passes away. She is honestly just enslaved by her evil stepmother and stepsisters. Cinderella dreams of going to the ball and meeting a prince and falling in love. And with the help of her animal friends and a fairy godmother, Cinderella's dreams do end up coming true. Once again, I'm so sorry, but Cinderella does have those thin eyebrows, okay? Now, Cinderella's hair is a bit odd. She's iconically known to have a little updo situation, so I feel like that would be the appropriate route to go on. You know, this one could be a contestant. She does have some sort of like bayang situation going on. I don't really know exactly what it is, but it's a situation nonetheless. I feel like Cinderella would be like a messy bun gal. We also could do a little curtain bang moment with a claw clip, which I feel like could be super cute. And hopefully I can change the color of the claw clip. Let's see. Aha, we can change the color. Ooh. Okay, Cinderella looks like she's wearing a little bit more makeup than Snow White was. So I'm gonna give her a little bit of a heavier lash. She doesn't seem to be wearing any like face makeup really. I mean, as in like blush and bronzer, etc. I am gonna give her a little bit of a wing, like a small eyeliner, I think. And I'm gonna give her a rosy pink lip. I do think I'm going to give her a little bit of like a pearl earring. Okay, obviously Cinderella's color, it's actually supposed to be silver, I'm pretty sure, but we'll do light blue. Definitely a little bit more light blue than Miss Snow White. Ooh, this is cute. We could also do something like this, which I feel like is giving Cinderella. Oh, the little bow detail. Oh, I might be sold on this. This is pretty stinking cute. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. And for pants, I'm good for either like white or blue. I think I would be happy with. I do want to like dress down this top because it's definitely like a statement piece top. This skirt is kind of cute. It has like the matching bows. I know I said I was going to try to dress it down and I am doing the opposite of that. I feel like it's kind of cute though. I kind of want to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I would love to give her a pair of tights. You know what? I feel like it doesn't look half bad on her. For shoes, I think I also maybe want to go for a Mary Jane. I love these little white ones with the bows. Is it too much blue? I don't know. Let's give her, I feel like Cinderella would be like a French tip girl. Quickly moving on to Cinderella's traits and aspirations. I don't really know what it is I want to do. Maybe we'll do like love. Like, well, she's a dreamer. I don't know. She dreams to go to the ball. We'll give her party animal. Cinderella is creative because in some stories she's a dressmaker. She's romantic and she is neat because she does a lot of... Girl, what did she just do? Did y'all see that? Also, you might notice that her name is Ella Tremaine. Cinderella's name is Ella, I believe. They just call her Cinderella because she lives in the attic, I believe. But her evil stepmother is named Lady Tremaine. She was married to Cinderella's father, so by default, her last name would probably be Tremaine. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't know. 90% of the princesses do not have last names. I tried my best to do the research and find their last names, but with all that being said, here is our Cinderella all complete. I think she looks so stinking cute. I love this top. I love the vibe. I don't know if she's like 10,000% accurate to what Cinderella looks like, but I tried my best. Moving on to our next princess, which is Aurora. Aurora by far was the hardest one to make a face for. I don't know why. I still don't think she looks 100% accurate. Anyways, let me tell you about Sleeping Beauty. A quick summary of Sleeping Beauty's story is that an evil witch fairy, it's up for debate what Maleficent is, but Maleficent curses Princess Aurora at birth and says that when she turns 16, I believe, she is to prick her finger on one of these things. Don't know what they're called. A spindle? I don't know if that's right. Anyways, her parents burn every one of these in the kingdom, and 3 fairies take her away to the forest to protect her, where she changes her name so that this evil witch fairy thing can never find her. Unfortunately, somehow she does find one of these spindly things and pricks her finger and falls into a deep sleep. But don't worry, Maleficent said that true love's kiss can lift the curse, and luckily Aurora gets kissed by a prince and she lives happily ever after. Anyways, let's get to the fun part, which is the create a sim. So Aurora's eye color was a little bit confusing to me. In some adaptations, it seems like her eyes are like a gray or a blue, and sometimes in the movie it looks like her eyes are just like black or I guess brown. I chose to go with a dark gray to kind of like meet us in the middle. She also must be a fake blonde because her eyebrows are incredibly dark for how light her hair is. Aurora was going to the salon every day to keep that blonde as bright as it was. We are finally getting a princess with long hair. Aurora has very long curly hair, so I'm excited for that. Ooh, I feel like this hair is very Aurora. I don't know why, but it's kind of just giving those vibes to me. I think I'm gonna end up going for this one. I already gave her some lashes. Let's work on some makeup. It looks like Aurora has some magenta, like dark pink lipstick on. She also does look like she has a little bit of blush on, so I'm gonna follow suit. I give her these little like pink pearls, I think. She is the first one to be wearing an actual necklace. I mean, Cinderella's technically wearing a necklace, so sorry, not the first one. She's the second one to be wearing a necklace. It's just like a gold necklace, like kind of like this one without the bottom part. This one would be perfect if it didn't look weird. I think it actually has to do with the fact that I make my Sims necks really tiny. Let's move on to the fit. Now, in the movie, Aurora is seen wearing a lot of like blues, I think, and pinks and like beiges. I feel like she's iconically known to be wearing pink, so we are going to dress her in pink. Oh, this one could be perfect. This one could also be a vibe or something like this. I think I'm gonna go for this top. I think it's my favorite. Also, once again, I don't think I mentioned this, but Aurora is also a teen, and now I think I want to find her a pink skirt of some sort. I think I like this skirt the best. I would like to give her some pink tights, I think. Ooh, the little like rose tights, kind of a vibe. I kind of really want to use these, but I also feel like it looks kind of tacky. I could also just go with a nice pair of regular old tights that are light pink. Maybe we'll put some shoes on, and then maybe we'll try to go back to the other tights. I think I want to give Aurora just like a heel, maybe. I think I want to give her these like cutesy little hot pink, I want to call these witch shoes so bad. So we're going to call them that, witch shoes. Let's give Aurora some pretty pink nails. And that's the fit. Let's move on to traits and aspirations. What is Aurora's aspiration? I feel like it might also be true love again. Maybe soulmate. She also... Oh, not a bro. I would not refer to her as a bro. I would say she's romantic and loves the outdoors. And with that, here is Sleeping Beauty all complete. I think she turned out super cute. Not so sure about the face. I don't think it's like 100% giving Aurora, so I do apologize for that. I tried my best. Moving on to our next princess, which is Miss Ariel. Ariel, I feel like, was one of the easier ones. Ariel is also a teen, and I will give you a little synopsis of her movie. Miss Ariel, who is obviously a mermaid, wants so badly to go up to the surface and be a human, even more so after she saves and meets Prince Eric. Her father is very against this idea of her going to the surface, though. It's very dangerous. I'm pretty sure humans killed her mother, so, you know, he's a little anxious about it, okay? He forbids her from going up to the surface, but she's a little rebel and she doesn't listen. She seeks out the help from a sea witch named Ursula, and in exchange for legs, she gives Ursula her voice. But there's a catch. She has 3 days to make Eric fall in love with her and kiss her, and if he does not, she will belong to Ursula forever. Luckily, that doesn't happen, and she lives happily ever after. Duh. I'm so excited to give Ariel some red hair. I'm super excited about that. I don't know if I already mentioned, but Ariel is also a teenager. She's 16. Ariel's hair is very iconic. I would say it's a little curly, maybe just a little. She's got a little bit of a wave to it. You know what I'm saying? I want to capture Ariel's like big wavy locks. That is my goal for this. Ooh. Oh, I feel like this one is Ariel. I give Ariel some bigger lashes because she's got these like big bright blue eyes, so I really want to highlight them with some lashes. She also does have red lips, and I gave her freckles because I just feel like she would have freckles. Can't really see her ears, so I don't really see a point in giving her earrings. I am gonna try to find her a necklace that resembles her little locket that she's got going on. Even something like that could be cute, a little heart locket. Moving on to Ariel's fit. We're gonna be making two versions of her because we do have her a mermaid form as well. For her regular fit, when she's a human, she wears a blue dress. She also wears a pink dress. But since we just did pink, I feel like I kind of want to do a blue vibe. I feel like Ariel would be a little bit more like casual. She'd want something that she can like move in. So I don't know if I want to necessarily give her a skirt, but still something nice. Don't get me wrong. It's still going to be cute. I think that I like the idea of this top. I'm going to pair it with some blue bottoms. I'm very tempted to give her this like mermaid looking blue skirt. I know I said I wanted to give her something to move in, but why do I feel like this is a sleigh? And maybe we could give her like a little chain belt to go with it. It's kind of a vibe. I kind of want to go for it. And for shoes, I don't really know what to give her. Like, kind of feel like she would be barefoot. Let's work on her mermaid form though. Oh God, where's her hair? Why did it disappear? What? Let's put her hair back on. Why is she so high up? Anyways, let's get her a little purple seashell bra if we have that. We have this, which is, I think, honestly, as close as we're gonna get it. And this tail is pretty accurate to what Ariel's got going on. Let's go on to traits and aspirations. I feel like she definitely have the curator aspiration, which is this sim wants to collect everything the world has to offer because she's a big collector. She also loves the outdoors. I'd say she's outgoing, but with that, here is our Ariel Little Mermaid all complete. Once again, here is her mermaid form. I don't know why she's so high up, but here she is. Also, her last name is Triton because her father's name is King Triton. That might be his first name, but I'm choosing to believe it's his last name. Moving on to our next princess, which is Belle. Belle is also a teenager. She is 17. Beauty and the Beast came out in 1991. And a quick summary of the story. Belle is just a normal girl who lives with her father in, I believe, France. She loves books and she dreams about a bigger life beyond the town that she lives in. There is also a man named Gaston that really wants to marry her, but Belle is simply just uninterested in him. After a series of unfortunate events, Belle's father is being held captive by the Beast. Belle goes to find her father and offers up herself in place of her father so that he can go home and she will stay with the Beast. She stays in the castle with all of the talking household objects, and she actually starts to fall for the Beast. The townspeople find out about this and try to the Beast, especially Gaston, because he is jealous. Because Belle falls for the Beast actually turns back into a handsome prince. Thank goodness he's not a beast anymore. And everyone lives happily ever after. For Belle here, I think we should go for her kind of like iconic ponytail look. She's iconically seen wearing yellow. When she's just dressing herself normally, she does wear blue. So I think I'm going to dress her. Oh, but we just did blue for... Maybe we'll do yellow then. I just don't want to keep repeating colors, you know? Ooh, I kind of like the vibe of this ponytail though. Okay, maybe we'll go with this one. Hopefully we could change the color of this hair tie though. I can. I think I'm gonna make it blue, just as a little like ode to her blue outfit. So I think I'm gonna give Belle a little bit of a natural lash. She is like a more natural beauty, I'd say, as all the Disney princesses are. I don't know, don't get me wrong. I think I'm gonna go with this. And she has a little bit of a pinky reddish lip. I think I'm gonna try to keep it more natural. And she does have little gold, or not gold, I guess yellow earrings. I'm gonna give her these little like yellow flower ones. Moving on to her fit, she has like a little yellow off the shoulder top. Well, it's not a top, it's a dress, but I'm going to give her a yellow off the shoulder top. I think I'm gonna go with this top. I think it's the best one that I found so far. And I'm not really sure what I want to pair it with. Probably a yellow skirt. Is this a vibe? I feel like it's kind of a vibe. I think I'm gonna go with it. And she is wearing some little yellow shoes. So I am also going to give her some little yellow shoes. And I'm gonna give Belle some short yellow nails, I think. She isn't seen wearing a necklace, so I'm not going to give her one of those. I already gave her the Renaissance sim aspiration because to me that's the closest one to like books. We also have to give her the bookworm aspiration, as well as we'll give her the generous aspiration as well, or not, sorry, aspiration, trait as well. With that, I think that is our Belle all complete. I did name her Belle Beauty because she also does not have a last name. Let's move on to our second to last sim, which is going to be Jasmine. I'm so excited to finally ditch the thin eyebrows. Obviously, our girl Jasmine comes in clutch with these beautiful eyebrows. Let's talk about the story though. Aladdin is actually the movie that Jasmine is from. You probably know this already, but I believe she's one of the only princesses that is actually not the main character in her film. Aladdin came out in 1992, and the plot is, there is no summary on the wiki. I'm gonna have to ad-lib this one. Basically, from what I can remember, the story is about Aladdin, who is a crook, I would say. He's poor, so he steals, but he's still a good guy. He finds a magic lamp, which luckily has a genie inside, which grants him 3 wishes. One of his wishes is to become a prince to impress the Sultan's daughter, Jasmine. He takes her on a magic carpet ride. They fall in love. He has to save her from Jafar, who also wants to marry Jasmine so that he can become the Sultan of Agrabah. And, you know, in the end, everyone lives happily ever after. Jasmine and Aladdin get married and the genie is set free. I personally love Aladdin. I think it is a great movie. One of my favorites for sure. Jasmine is, how old is Jasmine? She's a teen. I'm not entirely sure how old she is though. She's 15. I think I did pretty good on the face when it comes to Jasmine. Jasmine is one of the most beautiful princesses, so I really wanted to get that face card correct. And I feel like I did a pretty good job. First things first for Jasmine, we gotta give her the hair. I don't really know what we're gonna do. Her hair is very specific, and I'm obviously not going to have a hairstyle that is exactly like Miss Jasmine. However, we're gonna try our best. I kind of want to go with this one. We could also just do a braid. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with this one. I feel like it's the most accurate. Let's get that iconic eyeliner. She has this like thick eyeliner that goes all the way. Oh, it actually doesn't go all the way around. I think it just goes, it's just like a thick wing maybe. I feel like that kind of works. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this one, and we're gonna give her a bold lash to go with that. I changed the eyeliner and I think I do like these lashes. She also does have a little bit of blush on, so we're gonna give her a little bit of like a nice orangey blush. And for lips, it looks like she has like a dark red going on. I do want to see if we have like the scrunchy detail here so we can change it to be blue. Perfect. I feel like Jasmine's coming along the best so far. Ooh, I found this random little like headpiece thing and I feel like it's kind of a vibe for Jasmine. Should I do it? I kind of want to. Moving on to Jasmine's fit. Obviously, we're going to be doing blue again. It's kind of like a blue green, so I'm going to do the both colors together to get a little bit more variety. I feel like this shirt's kind of a vibe. I feel like it's kind of almost exactly what she's wearing. I also am now noticing that she's also wearing a gold necklace. So I'm going to try to find her a necklace that matches. I feel like my energy just gets so, you can tell by like the end of a video that I'm so tired. I don't know what it is. I feel like just like sitting in one spot for a long period of time makes me just so eepy. So I apologize. I'm trying to keep my energy up. I'm having a good time. I'm just tired. I feel like that necklace is pretty accurate. Let's move on back to the fit. I definitely want to go for something low-waisted. These could be a contestant for sure. Yeah, I think these are just the best option. And for shoes, she's wearing actually like a little pair of like tan or gold shoes. I think I'm gonna give Jasmine some pretty like maybe like a French tip or something. Yeah, and I want to give her quite a bit of jewelry, like maybe some bracelets, maybe some rings. And I think that's Jasmine's fit all complete. Let's do some aspirations and traits. What would Jasmine's aspiration be? Maybe we'll also give her soulmate, because although I don't think that that's her life goal, it is a big plot point in the movie that she wants to find someone that she actually loves instead of, you know, her father just pawning her off to whoever, which is so terrible and horrible. I don't know what else really to put as her aspiration, so I think I'm gonna do that. I would say Jasmine is self-assured and loyal. With her traits all complete, here is our Jasmine. I love her. I think she is my favorite so far out of all the princesses. Now we're going to be moving on to our last princess of today. If you guys would like a part 2, please let me know in the comments down below. I will happily make a part 2, but we can only fit 8 people in a Sims household, and also doing, I think there's like 14 Disney princesses in one day. I think I would pass out in this chair. Moving on to our last princess, Miss Pocahontas. So Pocahontas is actually one of the only princesses that is based off of a real person. I think loosely based though. The movie came out in 1995. I haven't seen this movie in so long, and I don't believe it was one of my favorites growing up. I don't think I really liked it. I don't think little me really cared much for Pocahontas. A very, very short summary, and this is directly from the wiki. John Smith and a crew of colonists meet a group of natives, one of whom is daring Pocahontas. That's the summary, I guess. Pocahontas does fall in love with John Smith. They don't end up together, I believe, and it's kind of a forbidden romance type of movie. I don't know, I haven't seen the movie in a really long time, and this summary is very brief. However, I think I did a really good job on Pocahontas's face. She is once again very beautiful, like all the princesses are, but Pocahontas is very, very, very beautiful. Unfortunately, we're back to the thin eyebrows. Didn't know Pocahontas had tweezers. Didn't know any of the princesses had access to tweezers, but this is just, it's getting ridiculous at this point, guys, honestly. Pocahontas does have very, very long black hair, so we are going to follow suit with that. For makeup, Pocahontas is not wearing any, which makes sense. So we're gonna keep her natural. She does have a blue necklace of some sort. I think this one from Seasons is our best option. Moving on to the fit, Pocahontas is obviously wearing their, I believe she's wearing a dress made out of hide or animal hide. I am gonna try to do this like tan vibe that she's got going on with her outfit though. Do we have a tattoo though that kind of looks like the one she has? I'm gonna say no, but you know, it doesn't hurt to look. I think this one here is similar enough. It's kind of a band tattoo. Hers is red. Unfortunately, I can't change the color of this tattoo. I would if I could. I feel like it's as close as we're definitely gonna get it. For her outfit, I want to give her something more casual, so I don't think I'm gonna give her a dress. I think my favorite shirt that I found is this one, so I think I'm gonna go with that. I would also like to have brown pants. I do kind of like the vibes of this skirt from the Horse Ranch pack. We do also have this one that kind of has that like fraying that her skirt has. I know I said I didn't want to put her in a skirt, but I feel like I kind of want to put her in a skirt. And for shoes, Pocahontas doesn't wear any, but I think I'm gonna give her some, and I'm thinking we give her like a sandal, you know, at least give her like an open toe shoe. Let's move on over to her traits and aspiration. Also, Pocahontas is an adult. I think she is the oldest Disney princess that we did today. I think she's 19 or 18. Pocahontas's aspiration. Maybe we'll just give her outdoor enthusiast, since the whole movie is pretty much outdoors. We'll give her generous, loves the outdoors, and good. I think this is Pocahontas all done. I love how she turned out. I think she is a close second to Jasmine, but I think Jasmine's still my favorite that we made today. And with Pocahontas being all complete, that is all of our princesses done for today. Make sure to comment down below and tell me which one was your favorite. If you want to download this household for yourself or any of the individual princesses, you will first need to download the custom content that will be linked in the description down below. And then second, you can find them on the gallery. My gallery ID is just Ryeua Sim. Make sure to check that little modded box or else you will not be able to see them on the gallery. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe and do all the YouTube stuff as it really helps me out. You'll also probably like all my other Create a Sim videos, so you should probably go check those out. I will link a playlist to that in the description down below. Or if you want to see more princess content, I have created bedrooms for all of the individual princesses, so if you want to go check that out, I will also link that in the description. All my social medias will also be in the description if you want to go check that out. I post every day on TikTok and Instagram, and I stream twice a week on Twitch if you want to come chat with me there. And with all that being said, I will see you guys next time. Bye! Big thank you to my members. You guys are dope and swag and dope and swag. Thank you.